We've got roots. It's time to transplant these clones, these beautiful clones, out of their cloner and into soil. But we don't want to fry them by moving them directly into hot potting soil.
There's an intermediate step that we're gonna do today to ensure those young new roots stay happy and healthy. A few weeks ago, we set up 2 Aeroponics cloning systems. This one here, a turbo clone system that you can purchase out of the box and get it going. And then this one over here, which is a DIY, do-it-yourself Aeroponics cloning system. We made a video on how to build each of these, and links to both videos are in the description.
To me, the trickiest part of cloning isn't getting to roots, but it's about what you do next. If you put this directly into potting soil, these roots are just not adjusted to hot, heavy amounts of nutrients. They've been sitting in this very gentle, delicate cloning solution since their start. So that's what they're used to. If I put this directly into hot soil, they're gonna burn up, this entire plant's gonna die. So rather than moving them directly into potting soil, I've created this really delicate mix right here. If you wanna see how I did this, I did a live stream on building this, but I'm not gonna take your time up today. But I'm gonna give you a quick rundown now. So I took this brick of coco, which is inert from nutrients, and this biochar, and I put them in this big res. Then I dumped the water from the nutrient reservoirs, which is what our clones are 100% used to. It's what they've been living in and thriving in. And it's got Clonex cloning solution, which is just a really delicate nutrient solution. So you could use something else and just dial it way down. But anyways, that's what's in these reses. So I dumped that reservoir in here to saturate this brick of coco, expand it with biochar, and finally, I added microbes. Particularly, you're gonna wanna make sure you have mycorrhizae. At this point, they're gonna inoculate the roots, help with growth, and protect them from disease.
Let's do it. Okay, start with this clone. Take it out, being sure to be careful with those delicate roots. Usually go about 3/4 of the way here. And loosely packed is fine. These little young roots, we don't want to make it too hard for them to move throughout the soil. Make a little hole. Most important thing is that you get all the way up to where the last root is covered. And then fill in, gently pack around. You want it to be stable, but not jammed in there. Done.
So now that we're in this beautiful little container, let's make sure we have the right amount of moisture. So I'm gonna start off rather than directly watering by just misting, giving it a little bit of misting. And this soil, by the way, or not even soil, this media that we're using, it should already be moist, right? And that's gonna be really important for what I'm about to do next, because I wanna make sure it's thoroughly wet. And I'm going to, rather than water on the top, you could do that, but I worry that'll cause compression. And ultimately what I want is just full saturation of the organic matter. I don't want it to compress down. So I'm gonna bottom water on this and let it just suck up whatever it wants. Next step, now it's sitting in this nice wet setting, I'm gonna put it in a spot with a little bit of light, but I'm gonna be really cautious about giving it a ton of light and burning it. Because right now it's gonna be real susceptible to drying out. Also these leaves, they've been sitting in the cloner with low light. I'm gonna try to keep the lighting right about where it was. So let's go put it back where it came. Now all we have to do is put it in the right spot, which is right where it was beforehand. I am a little worried about how dry it is over here, so I'm gonna keep my eye on it, especially for the first few days, and I'm gonna mist it every single day. And if I start seeing the leaves wilt at all, or any signs of drying out, I'm gonna place a dome over it, and I'm gonna slowly take it away more and more until it seems like it doesn't care about the dryness in the room and it's adjusted. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's been fun.
If you want more great tips on how to grow life where you live, be sure to like and subscribe. See you next time.